sitting at home.
Looking for video games.
Guess you could call us Vidya Bros.
Welcome back.
Its maw and swallows us. Okay.
But I think that's all. That's it. I'm just trying to tell you that, like, the basics of what I was saying is that don't believe everything you hear and don't give in to what people have to say.
Now we're in this room.
Until you just scanned all that, though, downstairs.
I couldn't see this from the other side at all. Besides, this is with the door. So, this is, just something to progress. Because, you know, before when it's so I closed that when he went through it. Well, this is so I can go through there.
Basically, don't give in to all gaming company greed and whatnot. Because they can make, because gaming companies have many different headsets and whatnot. And they all have a similar goal of making you money. Making themselves money, not making you money. They want to take your money.
That's what I was going to say. Wait a second. No, they want my money.
I mean, if you think you can game better with a gaming headset and a mouse and a keyboard and go to a fucking tournament and a PC gaming tournament and think that you could do better, go right ahead. And you think you can make money off it, go right ahead. But you're wasting thousands of dollars on glowing products.
I mean, unless you literally are just one of those people that has money to burn and you just like shit money and wipe your ass of money.
Oh, can I just, what do you call it? Can I just take $1 million and put it in a blender and then drink it and say I'm pissing away $1 million?
Yeah.
If I had that kind of money, but I don't, and I never will, probably.
Humility class turret space power defense system, beam weapon variant of captured Federation turret evades fire with quick movement. The space parts copied captured Federation Growler turrets, but found the cannon unit inadequate. They replaced the Growler's weapon with a powerful galvanic accelerator cannon. The Humility turret packs a strong punch, but retains the Growler system's weaknesses. Fast targets can evade the crude targeting system, and the armor can't take much punishment.
So, basically, what I'm trying to say is, though, like, don't give in to all of the marketing gimmicks. Think for yourself, do your research, learn a little bit about like audio products and like what kind of mouse suits you best, what kind of keyboard suits you best. I know it's all an opinion and it's all different for each person. But
yeah, by the end of the day, the only opinion that matters is your own. Yes,
but what I'm trying to say is be smart about it. Like, for instance, don't go out there and say, well, Razer just better because they have, like, 20 headsets that they're making. Or, like, Turtle Beach is better because they have 20 different headsets out. And, like, no. Just be smart about it. You can buy headsets that are way cheaper than that perform the same way Turtle Beach does.
What was it that was stupid that Razer did again? Because I forgot. Because I know Review Tech USA did a video a while back on what they did.
Well, all I know is that just like recently they released a mouse that hooked up the Razer Cortex, like a mouse pad hooked up the Razer Cortex like any other Razer product you buy, and it allows it to change different colors. If I can find that really quick, I can let you know, because I wanted to see, because I might know what you're talking about then if I find the video.
Max Short subject has several blast wounds from space pirate weaponry on low power settings. They wanted it alive after they were finished with it. Well, I think it might have been something to do with, like, that they tried to do this edgy, like, advertisement thing, and it failed miserably and backfired. I don't remember what it was advertising, though.
Review Tech USA did it?
Yeah, it's an old video from like maybe 2 years ago or so. I would just type in Razer Review Tech USA. Maybe you'll find it that way.
That's what I did.
He knows his stuff when it comes to technology.
Yeah.
I thought there was another space pirate or something that like landed behind me and I didn't see it. So what I wanted to talk about was this. People, if you ever want to schedule to like hook up and meet someone on plentyoffish.com or any of those dating sites or Tinder or eHarmony, Match.com, any of that stuff, do yourself a favor. Don't take the person back to your house. It can backfire on you. You never know what type of person you could be dealing with. Because there was a woman who she met up with the guy on plentyoffish.com that she met, and his name I think was Rasheem Lutcherson, and he was 23, so he's our age, Jeff. In Florida this happened. Just recently. She met up with this guy, quote-unquote went on a date with him, she was stupid enough to, like, have this guy go over to her house, where they got down to business. They had sex. I mean, most people that meet on Plenty of Fish, that's what they're making a Plenty of Fish account for, is to get a nut. That's what Review Tech USA said. And I agree that that's what a lot of people do. Hold on, I'll read this first. The Hunter, and then I'll get back to what I was saying. Log 06.362.2. Samus Aran, the accursed hunter, has arrived. The sudden arrival of the hunter is strange enough, but her actions are stranger still. She does not seek our destruction, but our Phazon. With each raid, she steals Phazon ore, only killing those who attempt to deny her. What she needs it for, we do not know. Though science team suspects she requires it to power her new armor suit. Dark in color, it is equipped with strange new weapons. The troops now call her the Dark Hunter. It is a fitting title. So, the Space Pirates think Dark Samus is actually me. They've mistaken her for me, and we're thinking, oh, it's weird she all of a sudden wants Phazon. It's because it's not me. Oh, and there's a Talon Metroid here. I'm not going to bother reading this, but people, you can pause it to read it for yourself if you want. A lot of the creatures, I'm probably not going to do that, but with research and lore, I will. And then there's this thing, whatever this is.
Can't find that video.
Metroid Handling Protocols 07.2.2.2. Metroids are not pets. Metroids are not for target practice. Finally, unauthorized feeding of Metroids is still strictly prohibited. Well, this fool over here, I can't say I feel bad for him. Bioscan complete. Evidence of symbiotic bonding present in subject system. Subject is buried alive and is periodically leached of its bioenergy by Metroids. Yeah, you see what they're doing here? Look. Yeah, I don't sympathize with them. Sorry.
Nope.
Wait, did I not just scan these things?
There's probably a bunch of them, that's why.
Okay, no, it's because of the tanks. Metroid subject is suffering from food poisoning, as it ingested several pet treats and space pirate rations. These do not agree with its digestive system. So they're doing tests on what these things can eat, I guess. Bioscan complete. Metroid subject has been energy drained repeatedly over the last 3 cycles. Subject's cellular structure has become unstable as a result. Oh, so these are all different ones they experimented on, that's why. Bioscan complete. Metroid subject is heavily scarred. Wounded appear to be from repeated contact with its containment field. Most likely received while attempting to escape. Did you find the video?
No, I'm trying.
What video is that?
There's one that says the Wii U is... Ubisoft had the Wii U is expensive.
So you want me to continue the story about what happened?
Yeah.
So... a couple of days later, I think it was like 3 days or sometime, I don't remember exactly how many days later, after the woman and that guy she met had sex, a couple days later, you know what he did?
What?
He went back to her house to rob her.
Wow.
He went to her house, held her at gunpoint, and in the first room in the house, in the front room, he saw game consoles hooked up in a room. So, he didn't want jewelry. He didn't want flat screen TVs. Guess what he took?
The video games.
He just took fucking video game consoles. He took a Wii, and he took a PlayStation. Was it a Wii and a Wii U, or a Wii U? Not sure. Was the PlayStation console a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4? No one knows. It wasn't really specified. Also, he saw and took an Xbox system. Was it the Xbox One or the Xbox One S or something? I don't know. The details weren't really specified with that. But, you know what is really stupid?
What?
The ladies, like, that he took all those systems and risked his freedom over it, and the lady's son, like, was in a house, I think, as well. or her nephew, I think, is from what I remember. I think it was her nephew. Hold on, units, and I'll finish what I'm saying first. And her dad was in a house, because she had her dad in the house at the time. He tries to fight off the guy and like try to make the guy leave. Instead, this guy pistol whipped this man, the lady's dad, and he's 68, like almost pushing 70, and he gets pistol whipped in the face.
What?
And to make this guy even more of a scumbag, he had his 3-year-old daughter in the car while this was all going down. And when he left with these 3 consoles, the cop pulled him over because he had a taillight out. But the cop also felt something else was off about him, so he thought to pull this guy over, and it's a good thing he did, because he had stolen property in his car. And he asked him questions, and the guy was saying, oh, these are gifts, these are birthday gifts from my girlfriend. And he also was saying, like, what his girlfriend's name is. Like, he said that the house he just came from was one of his side chicks, and he tried saying, like, what her name was. He didn't know what her name was. Like, obviously, if she's your girlfriend, you should know her name. He got her name wrong and called her the wrong name 2 times. And about the whole thing with the gifts, the systems as a gift, as for him, the stories weren't adding up, so the cop knew he was full of shit. He arrested the guy, not only for robbery, but because of assault on the old man. So this guy's going to be doing possibly 23 years in prison.
Wow.
And you know what? You can't get shit for all the consoles that he took. Maybe if he's lucky, he gets $100 That's it. Like, was it worth risking your life over for maybe a couple $100 you can get at probably a swap meet or something somewhere?
I want to rob you right now just so I get $1 off for every game you own.
Anyway, Disciple Report 07.198.02, Units 13 and Units 43 have been placed on low rations after being caught configuring the power storage racks for amusement purposes. Agility training is to occur only in sanctioned training areas. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Do you remember, like, how Metroid Prime 1 there was these flying ones?
Yeah.
Well, here you go. Now we're seeing flying ones, like in Metroid Prime 1. Yeah, look up that video when you get a chance, later on, because, well, I'll show you before Samurai Jack anyway, whatever. But I think it makes it more of a scumbag that he had his infant daughter in the car while he was fucking robbing someone. Because,
not cool, man.
So my advice to you people, as I said, if you're going to use Plenty of Fish to try and get laid, or any of those dating sites or Tinder or anything, don't bring the person back to your house. It's not a smart idea. Please don't do it. Go to like a hotel or some other public area. So I'm not gonna say what Rich said. Like, I mean, I'll say what he said about it though, which is funny. He was saying go to like a hotel or something so that the people in the rooms next door to the room you're in can hear you guys going at it. But, I mean, that's better than doing it in the privacy of your own house, where someone can kill you, and no one will know about it because it's private and it's in your house, or their house, or whatever. I actually made an account on Plenty of Fish a couple of years ago, because one of my brother's last girlfriends made me to try and get me to get a girlfriend. I deleted my account 2 days later. Because I didn't believe in that shit. I'm like, this shit's stupid. Why did I let her talk me into making an account? I don't believe in any of that shit. Training report 07.200.08. Science team believes the Metroids can be trained after several cycles of trying. I believe science team has vapor for brains. I've lost 2 assistants to the wretched little things. Yeah, because your men were dumb enough to try to train them. Security report 07.199.07. The Dark Hunter was spotted near the Metroid tanks. She attempted to breach the containment racks without success, then escaped. Perhaps she is behind the recent Metroid theft. Well, who steals Metroids besides Ridley? Theft report 07.196.05. 3 Metroids have been stolen. All on-duty units have been questioned. The whereabouts of Metroids unknown, doubling security Metroid areas until further notice. Termination Report 07.195.02. Metroid Unit 318 was put down today after a failed domestication secession. Metroid Unit refused commands and terminated one of its handlers before it was subdued.